Okay, so we're back with part 2 right now. Had to do something really quick. I had to eat and stuff like that. Nothing much, but now we were just putting in the screws. And I think one of these screws, somewhere on this thing, didn't want to quite hold like I thought it did. I know this one didn't, and this one didn't. But that's just their problems. But I know why they won't hold. Okay, we gotta put this one back in. I want the hard drive area to be secured. One more thing I should probably do really quick is get my tablet back out for stream chat here. We're going to be sharing screen at some point here too on the desktop. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it for being able to go in and configure Windows 11 to actually be okay with this. For some reason, I feel like, well, my camera just froze, for one. Oh, this is stupid. Is it even working? That's going to be a fun one to figure out. Okay, cutting camera completely for a second here. Technical difficulties. Well, that's great. Now the camera turned off. Okay, camera's back up and live. Going back into camera mode for webcam, fixing the distortion. We're going to go into its properties. And wow, it's working. So, there we go. All better. That was odd. Never want to go through that issue again. Okay, so the question is... Oh, hello. Oh, no. Okay, so those two screws can't go in yet. And I can see why. Let me explain. The screen has two pegs on both sides to hold them in. I just didn't quite see that before. But it's okay. All I gotta do right now is screw the screen back in. Don't think it's any of those. I think it's these screws that I need. Unless I'm completely wrong. And yeah, if I am, my bad. What's lifting? I don't know if it's those screws. Wait, it's not. It's not. Oh my gosh, that's my bad. It's almost put back together, though. I know which screws it is, though. The reason why it was lifting like that is because I had the complete wrong size. They were too long. We just needed these. The little short ones. You'd figure the big, long ones would be the ones holding it in the screen. But, I mean, I guess technically it's secured from so many different points that this is more than enough. Okay, so we're just going to want to get the wiring back in here correctly. Boom. Okay. Let's get the screen set up again correctly. Okay, well, that's together. We should technically just be able to shut it now without too much of a problem. We're going to want to slap one of these screws in, and I choose this side. So we're putting the back screws back into the back plate. Okay, now we're putting these corner screws back in. The ones that are up here. So that one, and they now should be able to get a grip and actually screw into something. Aha! Yes, they can. Okay. Good to know. I knew that I was right on that. Boom! Not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. Wait a minute. Okay, that's the hard drive screw. Now we gotta get the power. Well, no, actually, first we want to get the keyboard back on. So the way we do that is you just take this and you just want to slide it into there. Boom. And lock that down. Not going anywhere. It's that simple. And then we're going to want to screw the keyboard back in. This is decently easy. Okay, so we are missing a screw that I should probably screw in. I'm assuming it could be important for something. Possibly a ground, I don't know. But this one that we undid. There we go. Perfect! Not that bad. Power button, reinstall it, screw it in. Hey, these are the last two screws that are right there. By the way. But we are going to do the Western Digital drive swap. Boom. Now we just crank the screen back. We take this right here and we just kind of snap it in. Boom. Drop the screwdriver bit I'm going to want later. There we go, picked it up. Keyboard installed. Let's install the RAM. There we go. And we go. Pretty simple. Now we're just going to grab this cover here. Put that back on there. Hopefully that solved the RAM whining issue I have. Maybe I have some Corsair or RAM too. So all we're going to want to do for this to be ready is we're going to want to take these two screws out on the sides here. And take that off. And then we're going to want to just put it onto this drive. There it is. That actually looks really good. And that's our hard drive mounting screw over there too. Can't forget about that. We don't want the hard drive kind of falling out while we're using it. And that's the Western Digital. Now installed, not Seagate. We will put the screw back exactly where I had it because I believe that I did everything I did to this before for a reason. Okay. Battery is now installed. So that's good and all. What are we doing next? So next, you see this here? It's done. Could use a new screen at some point in time. But that's just that. I'm wondering if my stream has just cut out. So I'm looking at it and it says 0 views, but it should say at least 1 because I'm here. Could just be a minor YouTube bug though. Okay, so we will cut off that and we will do a desktop capture. Boom. So all we're going to want to do, actually let me go make sure I have the files ready before I do a desktop capture. So we'll overlay it with that again for now. I'm not going to leave you guys with a blank screen while I go look around, see what I got in here. Okay, so I think in disk D on this thing, under my old boot drive and downloads, I have a Windows 10 file. Let me see. I gotta unlock my phone before this works. Oh, and my live stream messed up too. I started that back up. Hello. I'm about to wrap this thing up because I noticed I didn't grab the files I needed for it. Okay, well, we rebuilt the laptop, guys. Stay tuned for tomorrow when I actually put Windows 11 on this 20-year-old thing. See you guys.